It's easier to talk about the love that's not opposed to hate. That's what we call unconditional love, unconditioned love. Doesn't depend on conditions. So what does not depend on conditions? In the Genjo Koan, Dogen wrote, "Enlightenment is like the moon reflected on the water. The moon does not get wet, nor is the water broken. Although its light is wide and great, the moon is reflected even in a puddle an inch wide. The whole moon and the entire sky are reflected in one dewdrop on the grass." So we can say, you know, where is it not? It's everywhere. But as soon as we say that that's it, then we make it into something else. In another chapter or fascicle of Shobo Genzo called Great Enlightenment, Dogen wrote, "Great enlightenment is the daily activity of the Buddhas and patriarchs, but they never think about it. Ordinary people cannot grasp the point because they're attached to many things. You must be completely detached from the notion of great enlightenment and never sink or crave it." See, it's our daily activity, but we, as long as we don't think about it, we just take care of it. See, but of course, there is a kind of thinking we have to do, but it's not ego-centered or ego-grasping or self-centered. It's functional thinking. We have problems we have to take care of in daily life. But always, our thinking is about how it's going to aggrandize me or protect me. And what is it? This me. That's one of the most fundamental questions. In another fascicle, Gakudo Yojinshu, Guidelines for Studying the Way, Dogen says, "To follow the Buddha completely means you do not have your old view. To hit the mark completely means you have no new nest in which to settle." So what does that mean? That means that you don't have your old view, in other words. That's been the problem. See, the old point of view. Let go of it. But then he's saying, when you let go of it, don't create a new point of view to hold on to, a new nest. I ran across an interesting quote of Einstein. He said, "No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it." What does that mean? In terms of what we talk about sometimes, there has to be a paradigm shift. See, it means, the old nest that we're comfortable in can't be in that nest anymore. That nest doesn't work. That nest just causes more suffering. But then we develop a new level of consciousness, and we want to make that a nest. So don't make a new resting place that we call enlightenment. That's why we say there's no firm ground upon which to stand, because things are constantly changing. That's what Ryokan said. Even if you speak of the wonder of it all, how do you deal with each thing changing? You can't make it fixed. And there's no fixed truth upon which we can depend. So how can we function like that? So I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about enlightenment, enlightenment, etymology, the root of it, the word, of course, is to illuminate, to shine light, which is the light of your wisdom. your clarity, your insight, your spaciousness into the dark crevices of your mind, which is where you're contracted, where you're dense, in order to illuminate them. Just seeing them is a certain amount of liberation. Seeing them and not judging them. Of course, the not judging part is important. See, and then the word enlightenment, also means to lighten up, to let go or to let be. There's a forest monk in Thailand named Ajahn Chah, who was the teacher of some of the people who started the Insight Meditation Center in this country, Joseph Goldstein and Jack Cornfield. And he told them, if you let go a little, you'll have a little peace of mind. If you let go a lot, you'll have a lot of peace. If you let go completely, you'll have complete peace. Your struggle in the world will have come to an end. So, here's the guarantee. And I'll sign it. Paper for each one of you. Here's the guarantee. You have to let go completely. If you let go completely, I'll guarantee it. So some people say, rather than let go, to let be. To let be. We can even just let be. See, it doesn't mean that we're passive, though. It means, first of all, we don't know. We maintain the mind of not knowing. We have to let go of what we think we know. And then be aware without judging. Bear witness. And then we'll know exactly what to do. What kind of loving action. And that love is that unconditional love. So shine the light of your innate wisdom into those dark, scary crevices in your mind. So, what you imagine is lurking there. It's just a phantom. Flash of lightning. It's like a dew in the morning grass, or a dream. So don't seek for the truth, just cease to cherish your opinions. Just let go. And then when you've let go again. And when you've let go again, because practice is continuous. So just do our best.